ritual takes place here.
Death from above. You want to come, when you're here, see how extended I am?
Okay.
See how the power is in that? Boom. Notice where I brought my knife too. I came here.
Right.
Boom. Okay?
Okay.
A lot of power in that downward slice. You're right above the flak jackets. You're right above collars. You're coming down perfectly at a 45 to catch those carotid arteries. Because you might miss.
What?
You might miss. You might have flak jacket on. So we're kind of concentrating on these open areas of the neck, and then taking the opportunity to add in some heart shots.
Flashing first.
Okay. Reasonable question. With any type of knife fighting or any type of anything, sport, you learn multiple techniques, okay? Because you don't know if they're going to have a flak jacket on. So stabs won't work through flak jacket, but flak jackets stop up here. There's a nice gap between helmets and flak jackets, body armor, stuff like that. So we're kind of concentrating on these sides of the neck and the carotids. And yes, I'm adding a heart shot in there because that's a good thing to know how to do. Yeah, who's stabbing who here?
You both lose.
And no. See, if we both go to stab, right? I'm going to work on this arm. It's whoever gets that capture is the winner in that one.
Instead of waiting for me to come to you, and then all you have to do is just like that, you know? That's part of it. Yeah, that's good. Now, there you go. All the way around.
Okay. All right, you want to try to make sure, though, when you're here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Right. Don't necessarily have to capture that arm, but it's a really good thing to control the body so they can't get away from you or fall away. In other words, you know, when your mother taught you don't mess with your food, don't play with your food, not grabbing them is kind of like playing with your food. Oh, absolutely. It's almost self-indexing, you know. It's a good point. Gary Sensei said it makes a big difference in the dark. And so, yes, we're in the light right now, but practice this at nighttime. You know, total black. See what you've got. It helps to self-index. Boy, Marty, you're a frightening girl. You know that? It's frightening. I can just hear her say, carne asada, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Another thing that's really important that we're starting to set up with the students is the fact we're getting them target oriented. So many systems just don't target orient. And there's only 5 targets we're really going to be after. And there's 2 types of thinking. There are arterial targets and solid blood organ targets in most knife fighting systems. One will focus on the other, you know, slashing, stuff like that. But we don't do that. We really stay centered on targets, target. We target of opportunity, target, constantly. Yeah, get Monty Bell on camera. That's just scary. Yeah.
She got the arm. She got the arm first.
Heart. Neck. Yeah, you stuck her in the neck again.
That'll kill her, though.
Of course, but we're trying to go neck, heart. Neck, heart. Neck, heart. Neck, heart. Neck, heart. Good. We can make a dance out of that, right? Neck, heart. Oh, yeah. Slap. Here, try this. Oh.
Not fair.
Oh, how did that happen?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. She disarmed. Gotta like it. Okay. Bring it on there, big guy. Oh, yeah. You're back in the neck again. Neck, heart. And you can feel how solid that is, right? I mean, these knives tend to bend.
Yes, I can.
But yes, you're right in there. Now you have all these little bitty bruises all over your body this week. Yeah, that's not quite her heart, but that's all right. It'll work.
It'll work.
High lung, high chest, heart, neck, heart, neck, heart.
That's another one.
We have students at all different levels, and so if they get 50% of the technique, it's all good.
The other thing I'm trying to teach them is what you do, efficiency.
Yeah.
It's like when they fly. Come this way. It's like that hand free.
Yeah,
There's none on this side.
that's right.
Efficiency.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, want to add the groin?
Huh? Yes. Okay, let's add the groin for you guys, okay? So after you've done your heart, okay, you're in here, roll your blade up. And you do your rolling with your finger and your thumb. So you roll the blade up. Mm-hmm.
Bring it back here.
Mm-hmm. Cut up. And then you can go back at the heart if you want to. Notice you don't even have to turn.
Right.
You just get parallel to the ground. But you're here, boom. Okay?
So here.
Right. You've hit him in the heart.
Here.
Rotate it. Groin. Head. Okay? See how you get altitude here?
Right.
And then come down?
No, I don't have No. a cover.
Well, yeah, just cut on the inside, left hand.
Yeah.
And we hit the heart, right?
Okay.
Now you rotate your blade with your thumb and your finger. See how that works?
Tennis racket.
Okay. Cut. Want to cut on the inside, thigh. Okay, so you're here. Boom. So you've been here, you cut. They usually are heading down.
Yeah.
Boom. So this comes back. Boom. Exactly. You don't have to come way behind you, by the way.
Okay.
You watch. So I'm here, cut, here, yeah. So I've cut, back to my hip, boom. Boom. It's right there. Now, you're actually after the femoral artery. You're not after the obvious parts, okay? But they can get in the way, okay? That's why you should always have a tattoo on both parts of your penis and your leg or something so they can attach the parts again later. Because you'd hate to have somebody else's. Well, maybe you don't. I don't know. Yeah, see, I think you like that.
It makes me like.
Total decimation of their body. And that's the name of the game. But he's got a cup on, so I want to see you cut right up the groin. Okay? Especially with that one. This isn't bad, but darn, that was
No,
just
I
unforgiving.
felt that
Yeah, you want to see it again?
No.
You would think this is an easy class, but it's not, you know. Monty Bell just adds a whole bunch more stabbing and cutting in there, and
Barney's
you know,
enjoying it.
I know. Next technique, okay? This is called a burst, and it's extremely efficient. And if the people on the internet are noticing, we're all about efficiency with knife fighting, okay? So I'm going to be defensive knife forward. Larry Sensei is going to be just jiving, timing out here. I'm going to come in, capture that hand, hype, just like that. And he's dead, okay? That's it. I'm right here, so it's boom, and dead. So he's out here, hype, dead. Dead man. Notice I controlled his hand. It's out here. I'm just holding it so I can shoot across and get that stab. So it's all down here. Boom. Notice I'm using my body weight to drive in there. Okay? If it's a lefty, it works extremely well on a left-handed. So he's hanging out here, right? Okay? Okay? There we were, right here. Okay? Right? Like so. So it's a burst. If they're just hanging out, and you just explode. Just move in and explode on them. Boom. It's really quick. Okay? Let's give that a try. I can see you now. There. You hold it like that first. Then it's just boom. Okay? Yep. So it starts out, it's a knife fighting pose, like I'm here. And you're going to want to come in and snag that hand, right? Boom. And you're going to be up on the neck. This is your quadrant again. I've got body armor on, so you want to start focusing again on the same targets, okay? Yeah, you want it. That's okay. I prefer it on this side because that way not crossing. But it's whatever's quick, frankly. But you see how nice that is? It's just boom, done, done, end.
Right lead forward still?
Yes, yes. We're just working off the right lead today. I mean, we'll be working back, on an offensive.
Come to you.
Yeah, that's it. Boom, boom. What's that?
Where exactly are we just?
Right here.
Yeah, where your artery.
You want to be right in here in this carotid artery. That's the only thing we really focused on the neck today, because if they have body armor on, that's completely open. Person that knows they're going to go into a knife fight is going to have body armor, and it's going to have Kevlar, and at least up to here or so. So it's really good to get used to focusing on non-hardenable targets. Yeah, you've never had anybody KI actually, huh?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I mean. So we're out here. Yeah! You're dead. That was it.
Okay.
And it literally, it kind of sends your mind into overload. It overstimulates your mind, and your mind kind of shuts off. And that gives you that window of opportunity to get in and do your thing. Yeah, so when we do the burst, we usually use it with a KI. But if you're trying to be quiet, that doesn't work. But KIs are really not as people think they are, going to pump adrenaline, that kind of stuff. If you think about the biology of it, it's too late. When you KI, it's many seconds before your adrenal glands pump, right? So that's not true. But what it does do very nicely is over-censor. It kind of makes you go tilt in your head for a fraction of a second where you kind of blank out. That gives you the opportunity to get across. So that's what a good KI will do. Yes, you'll be wearing a turtleneck or something. Or... Well, every week she goes with new scars, new wounds, and they wonder, what the heck is this girl into? She's a tough lawyer. Don't mess with her. Try instead of this way, a little bit more 45 down. You'll hit something nicely. Okay. Oh, wow. We're moving right along. Oh, I like that dishwasherman. Yeah, baby. Okay, and here's where you go. Do it. Thank you. You go, stop, he passes, you continue on.
Beat and a half.
Beat and a half. My God, Miss Wasserman, have we found your tool?
Doesn't make any difference how big they are, does it?
Well, yeah, it does.
Well, in this case, you got lots of lower targets that are close to you. You stab them in the groin, Let's talk about that too. In a defensive posture forward like this, you really want your knife to be able to interpret everything that comes between you and them. Okay? In this case, we're going to capture and move across and make that stab. However, with the right lead forward, you're able to move in. You can kind of see how I'm turning my blade so I can attack things that are coming at me very nicely. Okay? So, it's one of the great advantages. You don't have as much reach, mind you. In an offensive forward, you can do the same type of thing, but you risk the chance of losing your blade, getting hit, knocked out of your hand because of the leverage issue. Down, you don't have that leverage issue, as you can see. It just nullifies that leverage issue altogether. So that is one of the things when you want to touch out and reach out and touch somebody, you're going to do it this way. But if you're in a defensive or a hidden position, you're going to want to block kicks, punches, stabs, and then we have all of our particular attacks coming out in our 45 window. One thing we do very well, I think, is we don't telegraph, obviously. The question over here is about telegraphing, but we don't do that. This particular knife fighting system is so condensed and so efficient that you just, from day one, you never have the opportunity to start to telegraph things. It's just so efficient and in tight, and cutting these center squares and maneuvering those and staying on target, the particular targets, whether it's solid blood organs or arteries. Yes? Yeah? Okay, let's take a look at this. It's the same thing, okay? You were in a burst mode here. Now you're going to be in a burst mode forward. And what it's going to be is you're here, okay? Directly in the throat, okay? If you had a hard shot, if they didn't have body armor on, that's all good. But notice I'm just going to come across, block that, and immediately strike directly at his throat. If I miss, turn, and cut. Okay? All right, on either side.
The one thing is stay in there and finish the job because you don't have damage on that knife hand.
Right. You haven't, you just blocked him. You're just trying to take a first strike. Okay? He's still fully functional. Where before when we're blocking, he's not going to be functional at all. So this is a very quick, very risky move, but it can be very definitive when you have to. Okay? Well, you know what we should do on camera? We should do the running, cut the throat from behind thing. Remember that? No. Well, we could. Let's do that. Go ahead and you're facing the camera. I will not run, but I'll come from the outside. Watch this. What you do is as you pass somebody, you keep your blade parallel to the ground, and you just keep on going. And he's dead. Okay? All right? Sorry, Larry Sensei. So we'll do that in slow motion. So maybe you all want to get over by the camera so you can see the front half. Well,
You want to call it?
something like that. So as you come, you never, by the way, you never look
45 degrees.
you never look at your opponent. So you're actually coming across them, and you're going to come up, hook him here, grab out here. I'm going to pivot, pulling him off his dead center, okay? And as he's going down, his own weight cuts his throat. See that? Takes literally no strength at all. His own weight comes across that blade. So we usually run by and do it, okay? So when you're doing the running version, as you run up here, you leap. Make that cut. Oh yes. And you keep on going. And you keep on going.
Nice thing about that, you got somebody spewing blood and the guy's half a block down the street.
Done. Done deal. So maybe we can try that. Okay. We'll try the knife cutting, the neck cutting walk by version, and then we'll go back to our stab. Okay. So we're going to do the walk by cut and throat. Let's do the walk by cut throat. Larry Sensei, let's do the walk by cut throat first, and then we'll come backwards. Yep. Done deal. How fun is that? What happened? I missed it. Can I see that again?
Sure.
What
I
happened?
came down and my neck cracked on Larry's Sensei's knee.
Oh.
The Maribel.
You're supposed to ham it up.
I give him a little extra.
Yeah.
She had her blade hidden and Larry was
Don't look at him though. Don't look at him. Maribel, start out over here. We're going to walk. We're just going to walk past him. Okay? Keep on going.
great.
You okay, Soy? Yeah, no, you gotta take him down though.
Take him down?
Yeah, otherwise it doesn't work. And your mechanics are taking him down when you're here. Okay? See how I never let go of him? I maneuvered him with the blade all the way through it. He doesn't have a choice. Simon, don't approach the target like that. You're approaching the target with your blade down, hidden. Done. Okay? Right along your thigh. Okay, you don't spin him.
Grab my shoulder, actually.
Watch.
Grab the opposite
You're
shoulder.
here. I'm pulling him towards me, making him fall in that hole. Okay? You okay, Larry Sensei? Sorry about that. My knife. Yeah? Are we having fun?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
There you go. Now you use that knife, Simon, to motivate him. Okay? Come to me, baby. That's right. And so you really want to have this hooked up here. See that? How I'm raising him up? He naturally raises into me. He naturally raises. And then I'm stepping him through this hole that I just created by stepping out and making that cut and walking away with my blade hidden again. Okay? That's what you want to get to. See how easy that was? Okay? I mean, it's just religious when you do it right. It's just so good. Okay. When you bring him, you're kind of toe to toe here. Lift him up. Move him. You see how I pulled him backwards?
Ah,
Okay?
okay.
Off balance?
Yeah, I saw how
So I'm pulling him backwards, off balance as I step out. Now, look, turn around. See how I stepped out? I was here, up, out, and bring him down.
So what is that? You're just pivoting and he's just going back. He's not really twisting.
No,
He's
no.
just going back.
Well, you will be twisting. You will be turning.
Yeah.
And then keep on going, okay? We're just getting the part where you get him up, get him off balance with his back bent, up against you, so to speak, because you got him high up here, and then step out of the way and let him fall in that hole as you make your cut.
Every 3 years, an ancient ritual takes place here.